Hi everyone. So previously we saw the switch cases part 2 and today we are going to start with the array. Now what is array? Array is basically the specific arrangement of the data. Like if you go in the library you will find different sections there, like for philosophy books there is a different section, for novel there is a different section, for autobiographies there is a different section. So those books are arranged in a particular section wise. So array does the same way. It stores the data which you enter in a particular addresses. It is basically used for arranging the data properly or arranging the data one after the other based on what the user wants. So that's what arrays do. So today we are going to make a program of an array which will take 5 integer values and it will store it and then output the same values. Okay, so here it is. Let's make the array in C program. So let's get started. Hash include stdio.h. Now how we define an array? Today we are going to make an integer array, so I will take as int. Now the array name I'm going to put is as num. So int num. To define an array we use a square bracket. So this is the array we have defined. Now inside the square bracket we define the length of an array. Like if I enter 5, so it will store 5 different values of numbers. So that means it will create a 5 different sections or 5 different boxes or spaces to store those 5 numbers. If I enter the value as 10, it will create a 10 sections in the memory. So I'm just going to create a small array, so I will put it here as 5. So I created an array of 5 boxes and then I. So now let's get started. I will printf enter any 5 numbers, or I will just put like enter 5 numbers, and that's it. Okay, now to store those numbers I'm not going to use printf again and again, so I'm just going to make a loop over here, like for I equals to 0, I less than equals to 4, and I plus plus. Now in the array what happens is that your first number will be stored at the 0th place of an array. Like the naming of sections or the spaces in array is like a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3 and a of 4. These are the naming of the 5 sections in an array. So I mean my first number will be stored at 0th place, my second number will be placed at first place, my third number will be stored at second place, and my fourth number will be stored at third place. So these are just the address things.
So this is an array of 5 elements. So it consists of 5 spaces, or you can say 5 boxes. So this is how an array is defined. So at 0th place we have an 11th value, as 1th place we have 12th value, as 2nd place we have 13th value, and at 3rd place we have 14th, and similarly at 4th place we have 15th. So these are the 5 inputs that are how they are stored. So at num of 0 it will be storing 11, at num of 1 it will be storing 12, at num of 2 it will be storing 13, at num of 3 it will be storing 14, at num of 4 it will be storing 15. So this is how the array works, how it stores the data and how it segregates. That means it is arranged properly. Like if you want any of the value, you can simply call that particular like I want to have the 13th value which is stored at 2nd place. So I simply will call in the printf statement from num of 2. It will directly print me the 13th value. So this is how the array works.
No, I'm going to use a scanf to store it. So scanf, since they are integers, so %d comma num of I. That means num of 0 will store my first value, num of so that will keep on going. And again, I'm just to print it, I'm again gonna use is the loop. So for I equals to 0, I less than equals to 4, I plus plus. Now printf backslash of n %d and num of I. Okay, properly, so I have to use this and num. So let's run it. 1 2 3 4 and 5. That was a scanf problem. So let's run it. Enter any 5 numbers. So you can see 1 2 3 4 and 5. So that is how we make an array and arrange it properly. You can increase the size of an array also as much as you want, or simply to define an array, like if I want to just define an array, I can simply define any numbers here using this. You use this and curly braces. Now within this you can enter your numbers like 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. So this is how I simply defined the array already. Instead of taking it from the user, I defined the array already. So I will remove this scanf statement from here. And okay, now again we will run the same things. So you can just see it gave me the same output. Again we will try it. It's still giving me the same output because we already defined the array already. We have already made the 5 sections and already assigned what is going to be stored in those 5 sections. So this is how we define an array and use an array. So this type of arrays we used to call is a 1D array because these are one-dimensional array. In the next video we are going to see more problems of arrays, and then in the coming videos we'll see how 2D array works. Okay, so thank you guys.